inside to Harder. Harder's shot's blocked. Foul by the Danish international. Free kick to Eintracht Frankfurt. Bayern with Scandinavian duo at the back. Central defence, Stina Bharatvarsh and Glodis Vigosdottir. Experienced defenders for the champions. Bayern Munich do have the most experienced squad in the Frauen-Bundesliga, average age of just over 27, but their defence is especially experienced. Bharatvarsh, 32-year-old, Vigosdottir, 30, Simon, 33. On the bench as well, Vanessa Gilles, 30 years of age. Forget Magdalena Eriksson of Sweden, who scored the equaliser in midweek against Hoffenheim to save Bayern's unbeaten record. Here's Simon, left-footed delivery. Cleared, but only to Clara Bull. We'll see plenty of the ball. She slipped there, lost her footing. Talking of experienced central defenders, Frankfurt have their own to call on. Amanda Illerstedt of Sweden, 33 years of age, accompanied by experienced German Sarah Dersen, 34. Away sloppily. Linda Dahlmann will pick it up. Here come Frankfurt though. Laura Freigang has Blomqvist in support, still going the Swede. Back to Reutler. Some space edge of the box. Tame shot from Lisanne Greve was blocked. Special camera from Google Pixel laid on. That's the Frankfurt bench and their head coach Nico Arnautis. Been at Eintracht Frankfurt since 2020. Had a handball there. Referee Caroline Wacker says Nina Lursen handled the ball there. Lursen was sent off against Wolfsburg earlier this season for handling on the line, but that was obviously saving a certain goal on that occasion. Here, the referee, Caroline Wacker, was a lot more lenient. Long shot comes in. From the Swiss international Nadine Riesen. It's always going wide. Good interception from Stina Balasea. Simon finds Harder. The ball inside to Stanway. It's too much on that one for Julia Gwynn. Plenty of travelling fans have made the trip from Germany's financial capital, Frankfurt. Simon over to Clara Bull. It's a good area. It's a goal! It's the Italian, Arianna Caruso. Bayern always dangerous, cutting inside from the left. It's a good finish from Arianna Caruso, the Italian international. Breaks the deadlock for the champions, Bayern Munich. Fell nicely to Caruso, but that's a good finish, leaving the goalkeeper Altenberg with no chance. Bayern have an early lead. Caruso with Bayern's 88th league goal of the season, the best attack in the Frauen-Bundesliga. Combine that with only 9 goals conceded, that's a pretty potent mix. Frankfurt have work to do. They've won 5 in a row, so should be full of confidence. Be interesting to see if the assist goes to Clara Bull. She's already got 21 goal involvements this season, 14 assists, 7 goals. The pass did come from Clara Bull. Fell nicely to Caruso, who finished with aplomb. Bayern go ahead, that's normally a very good sign. They've won every game this season, which has gone ahead. Very clearance. Stanway will try it from long range with Nina Altenberg scrambling to get back to her goal. The opportunity was there for the England international. Her shot was always going wide. Pernille Harder. Caroline Simon breaks up play. Tried to play in Harder, but the Danish striker wasn't on the same wavelength. Lina Altenberg had a good season between the sticks for Frankfurt. 6 clean sheets. Saving a couple of penalties as well. Really crucial moments for Frankfurt. to the far side. Julia Gwyn. Good control. In the earlier game today in the Frauen-Bundesliga, the two teams took a break midway through each half to take on water and refreshments because of the soaring temperatures. Interested to see if that happens today. Pernille Harder striding to the edge of the box. Onto her left foot, her weaker foot, but goalkeeper Nina Altenberg diverts that for a corner. Dangerous from corners and set pieces. The delivery always precise from the likes of Caroline Simon, left-footed, aiming to put some pressure on the goalkeeper. Into the mix it goes, just about dealt with. And Altenberg clears, looking for the pace of Reuteler. Good play from Eintracht Frankfurt to come forward at Freigang into a good area. Just evades Geraldine Reuteler. Keeps it in play though. And a header! The great save from Maria Luisa Gross. Keeps Bayern ahead. Foul from Harder on Sangreva. Delivery was good. Header on target from Freigang. Vital save from Gross. chance from Laura Freigang. Proves that Frankfurt can hurt Bayern. Have a good goalkeeper as well in Maria Luisa Gross, who made a fine save. Frankfurt should be full of attacking ideas on the back of that 5-match winning streak. Scored plenty of goals this season as well. 61 in the Frauen-Bundesliga. They are missing their top scorer this season, German international striker Nicole Aniomi, 13 goals and also 12 assists. Key player for Frankfurt missing this afternoon. The goal scorer, Ariana Caruso, adjudged offside. Pitch looking in pristine condition in Munich. Two attacking sides looking for goals. Lisa Sense spreads play. Finds Swiss midfielder Reuteler. That's a foul on Amani. By Lisanne Greve. Play from Simon and Dalmat. Harder progresses to Bull. Back post. First time effort from Julia Gwynn. Lovely one-touch football from the champions. Given away. I'd always like to take advantage of those moments. It's given away. Glodis Vigosdottir back there to cover her partner's error. Balasea challenged by Mehmeti. Got away with it in the end. Frankfurt pressing with plenty of intent, giving Bayern a moment to think on the ball. Mane goes long. Way wide to Simon. Mane strides forward, Harder's in there. The yellow card, first yellow of the game, goes to Lisanne Greve for that professional foul. Shirt tug on the goal scorer, Aliana Caruso. Lovely interchange play. Dalman has some space. Over to Bull, left-hand side. To the champions, Bayern. Opportunity for central defenders to come forward. Always a force from set plays. Goes to the back post. Goalkeeper gets a useful touch on it. Backed all the way to Maria Luisa Gross. Baumann. Harder. Clara Bull, edge of the box. It's judged offside. Very narrow one. On that occasion, goes against Bayern. No video assistant referee in the Frauen-Bundesliga. Plenty to ponder for Nico Arnautis as Eintracht Frankfurt seek a way back into the game. Gang side to Nadine Reeson. Plenty of red shirts back there to defend though. Five attempts on goal for Bayern, 2 on target. A vital opening goal from Caruso. Goes to the back post. Vital clearing header from Caroline Simon. Frankfurt have a corner. The Bayern bench, Jose Barsala, be happy with the lead so far as they head towards an unbeaten season. Both their draws have come at Jena, goalless draw, and a 1-1 in midweek against Hoffenheim. Can Frankfurt get back into this one? Referee Caroline Wacker laying down the law to Georgia Stanway and Glodis Vigos-Dottir. Happy with the jostling inside the area. Goes to the good area, but a good clearing header by Vigos-Dottir. To the mix. That's comfortable for the goalkeeper. If you're just joining us, welcome to live coverage of the Frauen-Bundesliga. It's a pleasure to have you with us. Ariana Caruso's goal separates the two sides. Bayern will be crowned champions after the game officially. The trophy celebrations to follow. Freigang finds Blomqvist. Some space here. Reuteler falls nicely to Freigang, but it's judged offside. It just shows you there's plenty of promise for Frankfurt, but Freigang, the German international, was a couple of yards offside there. This is Bayern's final home game of the season. They have an important TFB Pokal final against Wolfsburg on Thursday to look forward to. Thursday's a public holiday in Germany. Bayern proving an unstoppable force in the Frauen-Bundesliga. 40 matches unbeaten since October 2024. It's the size of the task ahead of third place Frankfurt. Dahlmann has some space to run into. Stanway to Caruso. Cross comes over, but good goalkeeping from 20-year-old Lena Altenburg. Cup final coming up for Bayern. Sure, coach Jose Barsala will make some changes in the second half ahead of that game. Does have a host of world-class talent on the bench to call on. local Tanikawa from Japan in particular. One to watch. Head into the final moments of the first half. Can Frankfurt find an equaliser? One good chance created by Frankfurt so far, that header from Laura Freigang, their captain. Good stop by Maria Luisa Gross. As Gross says farewell to Bayern at the end of this season after 7 years at the club. We're going to have 1 minute of added time. Foul on Georgia Stanway by Elisa Sets. It's your 1 minute of added time. Bayern will have one last chance to double their lead. Good from Stanway. Could have gone alone there. Unselfish play from Georgia Stanway. That's half-time in Munich. Bayern have the lead. Ariana Caruso's goal in the 12th minute, fine finish. Pass was played in from Clara Bull, and the Italian finished with class and composure. Eintracht Frankfurt have their moments, most dominantly from Laura Freigang. Her header was saved well by the departing Maria Luisa Gross. So Frankfurt have work to do if they're going to back up their 5-match winning streak. We'll be back in a few minutes for more live coverage of the Frauen-Bundesliga. Bayern have the lead against Eintracht Frankfurt. Back soon.
Spielerinnen. Frage 2. Der wievielte deutsche Meistertitel in Folge ist es für die FC Bayern Frauen? Das hat Johannes sehr richtig gesagt. Frage Nummer 3. Wie viele Tore hat die Stürmerin Bharatvarsh in dieser Bundesliga-Saison bisher geschossen? 15 ist genau richtig und damit, Simone, geht's der Hauptgewinn an dich. Großen Applaus. Du bekommst ein Trikot mit Unterschriften der Spielerinnen. Aber Steffi, du bekommst natürlich auch was das ganze Bereich von Sarah Zatters mit. Und Steffi bekommt einen Ball mit den Unterschriften. Genau. Vielen Dank fürs Mitmachen. Jetzt machen wir noch ein Foto. Wir zwei zusammen. Das sieht schön aus. Und dann freuen wir uns natürlich auf die zweite Halbzeit.
Ja, Kürze geht es wieder los mit der zweiten Halbzeit 1:0 für den FC Bayern. Wir können noch nachher bis Ende der Partie Freiburg und Wolfsburg. Am Ende sind wir noch der VfB 4:2. Aufwärts von der haben eine gute Nachricht zusätzlich zum Gewinnspiel, das auch dazu gab es nicht schnell da geschaut.
So welcome back to second half coverage of the Google Pixel Frauen-Bundesliga. My name's Mark Lovell, taking you through this one. Bayern have the lead. Ariana Caruso with the goal after 12 minutes. Referee Caroline Wacker gets this underway. Bayern all in red, kicking from left to right. Visitors Eintracht Frankfurt looking to get back into the game. Had a good chance. Saved well by Maria Luisa Gross in the Bayern goal. Header from Laura Freigang. They've had their moments, Eintracht Frankfurt, buoyed by 5 wins in a row. Bayern will be looking for more goals in the second half. That Caruso strike after 12 minutes is the 88th of the season so far. With just 9 goals against, that's the stuff of champions. Simon back to the corner taker, Clara Bull. Left-footed cross, dangerous area. Not cleared yet, and headed home by Pernille Harder. Bayern double their lead. Once again, it's the Danish striker, Pernille Harder. Heads home her 16th goal of the season. Joy and delight for the Bayern fans. Quality cross once again from Clara Bull. Wasn't dealt with. Fell to Harder. Just out of reach for the goalkeeper. It's poor clearance from Sarah Dorsun. Couldn't clear the danger, and Harder didn't need a second invitation. Bayern double their advantage early in the second half. They look in the mood for more. It's Clara Bull. Reduce the arrears. Space here for Frankfurt. Lifted into the box, but the goalkeeper Gross comes and claims. Launches an attack. Nina Lewison read that well. Linda Dahlmann, as she always does, puts pressure on defenders. Very surprised if the scoreline stays at 2-0. There's to be more goals in this one, maybe for both sides. Which you'd expect. These are probably two of Germany's most attack-minded sides. Though have had more of a problem keeping the ball out of the net. Come by Stanway exchanges passes with Clara Bull. He wins a corner. Goalkeeper's off her line, Maria Luisa Gross, but the attempt from long range was always going wide from the Swiss international Geraldine Reuteler. Space here for Linda Dahlmann. Has Julia Gwynn on the right in support, but Dahlmann goes it alone, and the vital block came in from Lisanne Greve. Corner will be whipped in, left-footed by Caroline Simon. Expect this to go right underneath the goalkeeper's nose, putting pressure on Nina Altenburg. Long-range attempt from Clara Bull, looking to add to her 7 goals this season. do have that cup final looming on Thursday. Can expect Jose Barsala to make full use of his squad. Plenty of options from the bench. Consistent running from midfield. Almost through on goal. Eintracht Frankfurt coach Nico Arnautis doesn't have the same quality of options from the bench. Does have some talent there. Including the 31-year-old Australian Hayley Raso. Here comes Frankfurt with Mehmeti into the box. Mehmeti, can she get a shot off? Oh, it's another good block in the end from Bernadette Amani. Strong running from the Kosovo international, Aleta Mehmeti. Could have got a shot off a little bit earlier, perhaps. In the end, the Ivory Coast international Amani back to block the shot. Corner will come in. Nina Luersen to the back post. German head coach, national side, Christian Wuck. Free kick to the visitors, Frankfurt. Another opportunity to get the big central defenders up from the back. Delivery will come in from Nina Luersen. It's the left-footed option. Again, Luersen. It's a comfortable header for Balasea. Clara Bull finds Linda Dahlmann. There's space here on the right-hand side now. Harder has some support there. Tries to play in Julia Gwynn. Triple substitution now. Bayern making a triple change. Georgia Stanway, first to come off, should be accompanied by Caroline Simon. Standing ovations for Simon and Stanway. Three introductions for Bayern Munich. Vanessa Gilles, Canadian defender, replaces Vigos Dottir. Japanese star Momoko Tanikawa coming on in midfield, and Franziska Kett will replace Caroline Simon. The left-hand side of defence for the champions, Bayern Munich, who lead 2-0 just after the hour mark. Tanikawa looking to make an immediate impact. Goals this season for the Japanese midfielder Tanikawa. Foul and a yellow card for the foul on Bernadette Amani. Elisa Sens picks up the caution. Some concern here. Down, clutching her face. Referee Vaca immediately brandishes the yellow card. So both Frankfurt midfielders, Sens and Greve, both on yellow cards now. Bayern, having made that triple change, will be reluctant to make another one so soon, but also won't want to take any chances with Bernadette Amani, who's applauded as she rises to her feet. Clara Bull again with the set-piece delivery. Goes to the back post. It's headed behind by Amanda Ihlerstedt. So smooth sailing so far for the champions Bayern Munich. Comfortable lead against third place Eintracht Frankfurt. Great attempt, did that cross the line? Referee says play on. Powerful shot, rattles the crossbar. Goalkeeper Lida Altenberg was beaten. Saved by the woodwork. Linda Dahlmann with a tremendous effort, cutting in from the left-hand side. On the end of this ball, laid across face of goal, cleared by Nadine Riesen. Replay of this rattling shot from Linda Dahlmann. Goalkeeper was beaten but saved by the woodwork. Fierce shot from the German international. 76 caps for her country, Linda Dahlmann. 15 goals. Tanikawa with good work finds Clara Bull. Dahlmann will pick up the pieces at the far post. Tanikawa with some space. Shot from the Japanese is blocked for a corner. Bayern, after that triple change, ramping up the pressure. Goalkeeper Altenberg tips the ball over the bar. Taking no chances. 20-year-old goalkeeper. Header was on target. Once again, Clara Bull with the set-piece delivery. Referee Caroline Wacker. What's the free kick to Frankfurt? They'll make a double change now. Haley Rasso and Dilara Asik-Guz will come on.
In der 70. Spielminute Doppelwechsel bei Eintracht Frankfurt. Für die Spieler mit der 8 ist eine Gräber, mit der 11 Mila Müssen. Jetzt neu dabei mit der 7 Heavy und in der 9.
Zangreva coming off for Haley Rasso. Grever's on a yellow card. Taking no chances. That looks a... Referee played on there. That was a foul on the Bayern player. Frankfurt had their chances in the first half, but it's been one-way traffic for Bayern Munich in this second half. Dahlmann rushing into the box. Wow, tremendous effort from Linda Dahlmann. A great save from Lina Altenberg. Dahlmann cutting in from the angle. Got a fierce shot away. A good, strong hand from Altenberg to divert it away from the goal. Corner once again from Bull. To a good area. Ilestedt with the header. Julia Gwynn jostling for the ball with Elisa Sens. Bayern looking good to remain unbeaten this season in the Frauen-Bundesliga. Just 2 draws. Won every other game. Some more substitutions. Barbara Dunst, the Austrian, will replace Clara Bull, and the goal scorer, the first goal, Caruso, makes way for Edna Imade.
Ebenfalls in der 54. Spielminute Wechsel auch bei Eintracht Frankfurt für die Spielerin mit der 6. Elisa Sens und mit der 28. Rebecca Blum ist jetzt dabei mit der 4 neuen Gegenwärtigen und mit der 15. Julia Schäfer.
Coming forward again with purpose. Vanessa Gilles, the Canadian defender. Over to Dahlmann. She's full of ideas and trickery into the box. Meti. Challenged by Bernadette Amadi. Yellow card. To the Ivory Coast international. A challenge on Elaleta Mehmeti. Frankfurt find a way. Long range shot, but comfortable for the goalkeeper, Maria Luisa Gross. The Australian Hayley Raso with the attempt. An interesting backstory for Hayley Raso, the Australian. Came 17th in the Ballon d'Or voting in 2023. Played for Everton, Manchester City, Real Madrid. Substitute on for Frankfurt is the Japanese international Remina Chiba. There's the stats: 14 attempts on goal from Bayern, 6 on target, just 1 on target for Frankfurt. Tanikawa, full of trickery and running, tries to find Pernille Harder. Goalkeeper does well, quickly off a line. Bayern will look for a third through Linda Dahlmann. I think Guz with the clearance. Dahlmann once again. Harder judged offside. Another tight decision. So a nice little warm-up for the champions ahead of the German Women's Cup final. DFB Pokal on Thursday against their big rivals, Wolfsburg. That match will be played on neutral territory in Cologne. Big crowd expected for that one. Bayern go in search of a domestic double. A feat they managed last season as well. Frankfurt have a corner. Chance to get some height up from the back. Amanda Illestedt scored 4 goals this season from defence. Delivery coming from Mehmeti. Referee plays on after the foul on Tanikawa. Frankfurt haven't been able to test the goalkeeper, Maria Luisa Gross, especially from free kicks in good areas. Delivery hasn't been good enough. So we head 7 minutes or so left in this one. Bayern face struggling Hamburg away in the last game of the campaign. Hamburg need a point to be mathematically sure of staying in the top flight. Hamburg still not safe from relegation. Tough task next weekend. And they host the supreme champions, Bayern Munich. Tanikawa will take the corner from the far side, lifted into a good area. Here's the Japanese Chiba trying to find the Frankfurt shirt. A reminder that we'll be having coverage of the title trophy celebrations after the final whistle. Please join us for that. Bayern have won their 4th straight league title. work. Dahlmann has some space now. Goes to the back post. Dawson with the clearing header. Dahlmann again picks it up with the shot. Straight at the goalkeeper, Altenberg. She's always full of running, Linda Dahlmann. Keeps going for the whole 90+ minutes every game. Yellow card dished out to Dunst, the Austrian international, for the foul on Reuteler. A substitution for the visitors. Jana Toylins, the Belgian striker, will come on for the final minutes, replacing the captain, Laura Freigang. Frankfurt look for a lifeline late in this game. Offside decision. Goes against Frankfurt. With the scoreline comfortably in Bayern's favour. Normally we have a few added minutes for substitutions and such like, both teams making plenty of changes, but understand we're going to have no added time in Munich today. Expect a prompt finish in the Bavarian capital. No overtime today. Get ready for the title celebrations. Perhaps time for this attack from Caroline Wacker. Long-range shot from Asik Goods, goes astray, and that's full time in Munich. Bayern rack up another win, comfortable goal in each half from Ariana Caruso, 12 minutes just after half-time. Pernille Harder doubled the advantage with a header past the goalkeeper, Lena Altenberg. It's comfortable all afternoon for the champions, who are in cruise control as they celebrate a 4th straight Frauen-Bundesliga title. Frankfurt put in a good performance, especially in the first half when they had some chances. Laura Freigang was denied by a good save by the goalkeeper, Maria Luisa Gross. They were not at the races second half. Bayern ran out comfortable winners, looking on course to remain unbeaten in the Google Pixel Frauen-Bundesliga. Another win just those two draws against Hoffenheim and relegated Jena, a goalless draw. Happy home fans. Celebrating another win and a really dominant season in the Frauen-Bundesliga. Two goals today added to their tally. It's 89 league goals. Far and away the best attack in the league. Conceding just 9 as well. Really potent, efficient mix. Players get ready to receive the title in front of the home fans. They'll be looking to wrap up a domestic double on Thursday. It's a big game looming for them. Have to expect Wolfsburg to provide a stern test. For Jose Barsala's side. German Cup final on Thursday. What a game that promises to be. Fans, plenty to celebrate. German Bundesliga, the men's team normally have a massive celebration at the end of the season if they won a title at Marienplatz, Munich's wonderful main square. A massive celebration at the end of the season if they won a title at Marienplatz, Munich's wonderful main square. A massive celebration at the end of the season if they won a title at Marienplatz, Munich's wonderful main square. A massive celebration at the end of the season if they won a title at Marienplatz, Munich's wonderful main square. A massive celebration at the end of the season if they won a title at Marienplatz, Munich's wonderful main square. A massive celebration at the end of the season if they won a title at Marienplatz, Munich's wonderful main square. A massive celebration at the end of the season if they won a title at Marienplatz, Munich's wonderful main square. A massive celebration at the end of the season if they won a title at Marienplatz, Munich's wonderful main square. A massive celebration at the end of the season if they won a title at Marienplatz, Munich's wonderful main square. A massive celebration at the end of the season if they won a title at Marienplatz, Munich's wonderful main square. A massive celebration at the end of the season if they won a title at Marienplatz, Munich's wonderful main square. A massive celebration at the end of the season if they won a title at Marienplatz, Munich's wonderful main square. A massive celebration at the end of the season if they won a title at Marienplatz, Munich's wonderful main square. A massive celebration at the end of the season if they won a title at Marienplatz, Munich's wonderful main square. A massive celebration at the end of the season if they won a title at Marienplatz, Munich's wonderful main square. A massive celebration at the end of the season if they won a title at Marienplatz, Munich's wonderful main square. A massive celebration at the end of the season if they won a title at Marienplatz, Munich's wonderful main square. A massive celebration at the end of the season if they won a title at Marienplatz, Munich's wonderful main square. A massive celebration at the end of the season if they won a title at Marienplatz, Munich's wonderful main square. A massive celebration at the end of the season if they won a title at Marienplatz, Munich's wonderful main square. A massive celebration at the end of the season if they won a title at Marienplatz, Munich's wonderful main square. A massive celebration at the end of the season if they won a title at Marienplatz, Munich's wonderful main square. A massive celebration at the end of the season if they won a title at Marienplatz, Munich's wonderful main square.